Hi, I'm Angela, and along with my girlfriend Norma, we are Pretty Plate Jewelry. We make jewelry out of vintage china and silverware. And a while back I posted a photo with this plate in the background, and everybody wanted to know how it was that I cut the holes in my china and cut my china. So I'm going to give you a little tutorial today on how I do that. So first I mark out my lines where I'm going to cut. All the shapes, I just put them whatever I'm going to cut out. Put up my glasses. So the tools make all the difference as usual with any job. So this saw makes it amazingly easy to cut through the plates. And then when I cut my holes, I use a diamond tip hole saw bit, and I wear one of my leather gardening gloves because I've had a couple trips to the emergency room, not from the saw blade, but from the plate spinning and cutting me. So you need to put enough water in here, and I find that a stainless steel pan works best, so that it covers the plate. Turn your saw off, and here's your piece. So then this little bit here is what we take over to the grinder, and we will grind that off. So there are two different grits of bits that you can get for this. So I have a heavier grit and a softer grit. So first I start with the heavy. Put it on here. I do this to all of my pieces. So every piece you cut, you grind and shape, get it to the shape that you want, nice and smooth. So once I get the bulk off, then I'll switch out my bit to the softer grit so that the edges are smoother. I was watching a video a while back, and a gentleman said that you should put a piece of tape on the end here to hold your Allen wrenches, and it's wonderful because I tend to misplace things quite often. And then you just take this, grind that, and then at the end I take it and I tip all the pieces and just take that top edge off, and the same thing on the bottom edge. So once you have your pieces cut, I drill my holes in with the Dremel. First I start with the round tip so that you can make a little dimple. And I don't mark if I'm only drilling one hole, but if I'm drilling multiples, then I'll mark it. So you just go down, brace your hand on the edge of the pan, create your little dimple, then you switch the drill bit to the tip and drill through and let the Dremel do the work. If you push down, you could break the piece. So you just kind of keep going, and eventually you'll hear it give way and go through the plate. And some pieces are a little stronger than others. Then I go through and I clean up the hole. once I have all of my pieces cut, I use this clear varnish and I paint all the edges of all of my pieces just to make them a little smoother and nicer for presentation. And then basically this is what you end up with. And then you can just make them, and this would be similar to the finished pair of earrings. So yeah, so I just wanted to give you that little update, and if anybody could recommend a good diamond tip hole bit saw, I don't know if it matters, like I buy the inexpensive ones on Amazon, or should I spend more money? Does one last longer than the other? So I'd appreciate a little feedback on that. And thank you very much and have a great day.